Right now, just west of Naples, the ground is slowly rising by centimeters a year, and scientists are watching one of the most dangerous volcanic systems in Europe stir back to life. This isn't a mountain. You could stand in the middle of it and not realize it's a volcano at all. Here's the story of Campi Flegrei. Unlike Vesuvius, sitting just across the bay with its unmistakable cone, Campi Flegrei doesn't look like a volcano at all. It's a caldera, a vast, low-lying volcanic depression roughly 12 to 13 kilometers across, dotted with craters, hot springs, and steaming vents, much of it now built over by the western suburbs of Naples itself. That caldera exists because of two colossal eruptions in the ancient past. Around 39,000 years ago, an eruption known as the Campanian Ignimbrite sent volcanic material across much of what is now southern and central Europe. This was one of the largest eruptions the continent has experienced in the last 200,000 years. Some researchers believe it may even have affected the climate enough to have played a role in the decline of Neanderthal populations across Europe. A second massive eruption around 15,000 years ago, the Neapolitan Yellow Tuff, further collapsed and reshaped the caldera into roughly the form we see today. Since then, Campi Flegrei hasn't stayed still. It undergoes a process called Bradyseism, slow, cyclical rising and sinking of the ground caused by pressure changes in the magma and hydrothermal systems below. The town of Pozzuoli, sitting almost directly on top of the caldera, has been lifted and lowered by meters over past centuries as this cycle plays out. In recent years, that uplift has accelerated, along with a marked increase in earthquake activity beneath the caldera, prompting close monitoring by Italian volcanologists. This doesn't necessarily mean a large eruption is imminent. Bradyseism has previously ramped up and then subsided without erupting, but it does mean the system is clearly active and being watched more closely than almost any other volcanic area on Earth. What makes Campi Flegrei especially significant isn't just its geology, it's what sits on top of it. Roughly 500,000 people live directly within the caldera itself, and Greater Naples brings the number of people in the surrounding danger zone to well over 1 million, making this one of the most densely populated volcanic risk zones on the planet, and one considerably closer to home for European audiences than Yellowstone or Toba. Campi Flegrei is a reminder that not every supervolcano is a dramatic mountain lying in wait somewhere remote. Sometimes it's the ground directly beneath a modern city, quietly rising and falling, exactly as it's always done. If you want to understand how the world's landscapes were really made, subscribe for more landform explainer videos.